Good morning, everyone. This is Uncle P, and I have a hot topic for you. This one is quite different from anything that we've ever talked about before, but I think it's very important for a lot of Forex traders to hear this information because this is one of the silent things that goes on behind the scenes in the world of a Forex trader that they can never share with their families or anybody else. And so I want to go over this information with you guys so that you guys can understand how it happens and simple hacks on how to get free from this bondage called depression over Forex trading or any other subject matter that you may be struggling with. Okay, so first of all, take notes because I'm going to walk you through some deep thinking processes, and then I'll give you the hack. And when I give you the answer, it'll all make sense. Okay, so first of all, what is the human body made of, or the human made of? The human is made of three different components. Okay, and one of them is having a malfunction. You're made with a body, you're made with a soul, and you're made with a spirit. I'll repeat that again. You're made with a body, which is this physical vessel. You have a soul and you have a spirit. Now, here's the difference. The soul, write this down. Your soul is basically what houses your mind, your will, and your emotions. Write this down. This is going to be important because you'll see which one is being affected due to your Forex trading or other factors in your life that may be causing you to deal with depression or sadness or whatever. Okay? And we can't fix it if we don't know what it is. So I'll go over this again. Your physical body is like a house that contains two co-tenants at the same time. And the first tenant is your soul. And your soul is where your mind, your will, and your emotions are housed. So that's in bedroom 1. In bedroom 2 is your spirit. Your spirit is the part of you that has come down from your creator, and it is kind of like the balancer. Okay, it's the balancer. So you got the one person in bedroom A who's highly emotional, who highly can go this way or that way at any given time due to any situation. And then you have the person in bedroom B who's very methodical, logical, and very balanced. Okay. Now, these two tenants who are cohabitating inside your body, they don't always agree. And so when you're after something that you really desire, such as trying to be a successful Forex trader, and you are really putting your all into it and it's not functioning, from what I just shared with you, which one of these tenants do you think, or these roommates, are having the problem? Is it the person in room A, the soul, where the mind, the will, and the what? Emotions dwell? Or is it B, the logical balancer? It is not the logical balancer. The logical balancer in your head will say, yeah, that was a, situation, but we can bounce back from that. But the person in room A, where your soul dwells, it doesn't see it that way. It doesn't. Why? Because I have more than just this one trade sitting on me. I have all these bills. I have these responsibilities. I have these dreams and goals in life. I see other people succeeding. What is going on with me? Why can't I? I've been at this for so long and da. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Now, let's take this back a step further. Because oftentimes when people come to the Forex market, they're coming to the Forex market not because of the thrill of the Forex market. They're coming to the Forex market because they were dealing with other problems before the Forex market came to be a part of their life. And that struggle that they were dealing with is why they came to the Forex market in the first place, to get freedom from the original problem. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So, and I was supposed to be walking, but God told me to do this video. So whoever this can help, I hope it does help you. If it does, cool. Comment below. But if not, all right, that's cool. It'll just, it is what it is. But the point is that you already were dealing with challenges before the Forex market came. And so a lot of traders come to the Forex market and come to the market as if it is your financial savior. Write that down. Write that down. This will explain why 90% of retail traders fail. This explains why, even with their logical mind telling them don't break these rules, they still do it anyway, such as do not over leverage on any given trade at any given time, because the thing can go any direction. Logically, this makes total sense. So why don't you abide by it? Because the soul, which is housing your emotions, says, but I need freedom from the original issue. And the Forex market is my way out. And so listen to it. Watch. See, I'm teaching you already, but I don't know if you're connecting the dots. If you're kind of getting it, type a 20 in the box to make sure that you're getting it, because you're going to see how this is leading into the problem. Okay? I'm out here in this, beautiful area, supposed to be exercising, but I'm out here with the bugs and stuff, so excuse me. So watch this. Watch this. Logically, or your spirit says, let's balance this thing out and look at it logically. Okay? We are a gift from God. God created us. We can always succeed. So yes, this may not have worked out, but that's okay. We are overcomers. But the emotional mind, where the soul is, says, but you don't understand nothing. You don't understand how I what? Feel. Because I got this, and this, and I needed this trade to work out to give me freedom from my original issue. Do you see where you're making your mistake already? Do you see it? You don't? Okay, here it is. You should never have allowed your emotions into the game. Because number one, the market don't care about how you feel. You care about your feelings, but the market is just a robotic financial engine. It's a zero-sum game, has nothing to do with emotions. The moment you introduce your soul and your emotions into the game, you're already in the 90 percentile of losers. Because in order for you to succeed in Forex, the first thing you're going to have to do is divorce your personal goals from it. You say, wait a minute, Uncle B, wait. I come to the Forex market with a goal to succeed. Yeah, I understand that. That's not the issue. It's how fast it needs to happen. Which trade need to be the one that does it? Do you get what I'm saying? So now you're trying to tell the market how to do its job versus you doing yours and keeping a neutral attitude about what happens. And I'm going to get more into the solution. Don't worry about it. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. So once the soul gets involved into anything, which is why you get emotional over relationships, you get emotional over when people play with your money. You don't want nobody playing over your food. You don't want nobody lying on you. Why? Because that triggers what? The emotions. It awakens the soul. And once the soul takes over with its emotional self, typically logic goes out the window. Let me give you an example. Have you ever talked to a woman who's in an abusive relationship? Okay. And she's complaining the whole time that she's in an abusive relationship, or a guy too, because guys get abused. And this person is in an abusive relationship. They come to you for advice. You give them solid advice and they leave there saying, thank you. That was a good solution. And what do? They go right back to doing what they were doing before. Why? Because logically, it made sense to the person living in their bedroom B, the soul. It works off of logic, balance. Yes, that makes sense. But when that same information got compartmentalized to room A, to the emotional soul, it said, yes, it makes sense, but I love this person. Yes, it makes sense, but I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't have this person in my life. And then fear kicks in, and fear contributes to the soul, and the soul stays stuck in this same sick routine. Okay? Are you guys following me? Okay? I hope you're following me. So when you're trading, you are now marrying your emotions to the trade. And so therefore, no matter how much logic or strategies or trading systems you get, without you divorcing the soul from the trade, you're going to sabotage your success. Because we all know that some trades will, some won't. So what? Move on. Say it with me. Some will, some won't. So what? Move on. I'll say it one more time. Some will work out, some won't. So what? Move on. See, logically, that makes total sense. You lost a trade today? No problem. Move on. There's more. Always more. But emotionally, it was tied to your dreams of freedom. It was tied to your dreams of having a better life tomorrow. See, it's nothing wrong with wanting a better life. It's nothing wrong with expecting your goals to be met in Forex. It's the timeline that you're putting on it and the pressure that you're adding to the market that the market does not tolerate. So the moment you get out of your feelings about when things are supposed to happen, then you'll see that the doorway opens up for you to relax and actually listen to what the logical side of you have been telling you the whole time. Yes, we see this trade, but let's use a little logic here, because there's a chance it may not work out. And then the emotion says, yeah, I guess you're right. And so then when you place the trade, you get emotional, say, okay, I know I got one account with $1,000 in it and I shouldn't be putting 10 standards on it. The soul says, I'm in agreement with you. I agree. So let's just go ahead and put one. Okay? Or let's just do 10% or 5% or whatever you want to put. That's going to make sure that if this trade doesn't work out, watch this, the soul and the spirit, we as a team can survive to trade another day. Because I know that if I put too much on this trade and I lose, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be depressed again. But how do I know? Because I've been doing the same sick routine over and over and over again. So what's the hack? Here's the hack. One of the things that's going to help you, and I told you guys I started doing this little thing for myself. It's really actually exciting. Since I started doing this little tracker, meaning just tracking my consistency, not win or losses, which are great, but my consistency of sticking to my rules. Do you know I haven't even lost a trade yet? No. Watch this. I didn't say that some of them didn't go into drawdown. Some are still in drawdown, but I ain't lost a trade yet. And the accounts that I'm trading are constantly climbing in balance, slowly and methodically. I'm seeing the daily balance grow, and I haven't even lost a trade. I am comfortable with using a bigger stop loss now because if I divorce my emotions, when these pullbacks happen, as long as I know exactly where you're eventually going to go, I can't control what you're doing from moment to moment. This is why some of you guys are watching your phone all the time, because you're trying to watch the outcome from moment to moment. And it's also contributing to the soul being at unease, because every time there's a pullback, if one candle jumps, you're nervous. And that's because you're watching it like a hawk. Okay? But logic says, or the human spirit says, let's trust the process. The soul says, I want to control the outcome. But the spirit says you can't control the outcome of moment to moment. We can only logically look at this and make a sound decision, because we are winners. Why? Because I am a child of God. I got God's DNA in me. We can make this work. The soul says, okay, let's try it your way then. So here's one of the things I do. I don't even have my MT4 on my phone. I don't have an MT5 on my phone. Unless I need alerts sent to me, then I'll have it on my phone. After that, I take it off, because I don't even want to watch it from moment to moment. I can't control moment to moment actions in the market, but if I know exactly where you're going and I put my stop loss high out of your range of where you're trying to take everybody else out, well, no problem. Eventually, you got to get down here anyway. You're just trying to fool the average retail trader. See how my emotions are now matching up with my logic? See how the tenant in apartment A is in agreement with apartment B? And now you have cohabitation in my head? Because that's where the war is. It's in your head. You have two different tenants living in here, and they're not cohabitating peacefully. One is too emotional while this one is trying to balance them out. One is acting schizophrenic while the other one's saying, let's just chill. And it's an argument in your head. And this is just not about Forex. This is about any area of your life where you're struggling with depression. Let me give you a key factor on, write this down. What is depression? Depression is this, simply to me, my determination or my definition of it. Depression is deep pressure. Write this down. This is going to be deep. Depression is deep pressure. Where's this deep pressure being put on? From the soul, the emotional side of you. There's some pressure. There's some high expectations. There's some disappointments. There is something there that is crushing down on the soul. And as a result, is dragging everything about you down. It could be even a relationship. Maybe it's not even about Forex. Maybe it's your relationship with a person. And because of how it's functioning, it's dragging you down. It's bringing deep pressure on you. You expected things to work out this way, but they're working out some way different. Meanwhile, the soul is saying, I know they're not working out the way we planned, but this is not the end of the road for us. But logically, that does make sense. But the emotional side of you is saying, no, here's what I thought was going to happen. So I'm going to give you a little hack on that too. I learned a long time ago, and I have a rule for myself. What was is not what is. Write that down. What was is not what is. What I used to expect is not what I'm expecting now. What I used to, sorry baby, I'll have to call you back. What I thought was going to happen doesn't match up with what is happening. So either you're going to stay stuck in your head on what you thought was supposed to happen, or you're going to move forward what is happening. The quicker you accept the current information, you'll be able to divorce the old information. What used to work may not be working now. What you thought was going to happen is probably not happening now. The way the person used to treat you ain't the way they're treating you now. So do you stay stuck on what used to be, or do you go with what is being? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's all about reshaping your thinking process to accept what is and quickly adjust and adapt. That's all you can do. You cannot, just like people will get depressed over the Forex market because it was supposed to go this way. Yeah, who told you that? Well, see, when I did this and I did that, I marked up my charts, I did all that. Yeah, but that we still know that the market can do anything at any given time, just like people. Am I right? So do you control anything? No, we don't. We can hope for the best, but if it doesn't, here's plan B on how we keep it moving, player. Because we cannot control everything. And the quicker you release control, the quicker you'll get out of depression. The quicker you are able to adapt to new information, the quicker you'll be out of depression. The deep pressure that you're putting on yourself due to what you thought was going to happen, due to what you thought was supposed to be, due to what you had in mind. And I understand that. Trust me, I had my Job experience. It reshaped everything about my thinking. It was one of the worst things that ever happened in my life and one of the best to help me move forward. It truly let me know what control I had over things and people. That at any given time, anything can happen unexpectedly. And the only decision I have is to find a way to move on anyway. I can't die in this moment. And for anybody who's really, really struggling, because a lot of times, like I said, when it comes to depression, whether people want to, whatever, you don't say anything to anybody. It's silent. It's a silent war of still trying to define whether you want to be here or not. It's a silent war of whether you feel like you can go on or not. Your physical body reacts. Remember, I told you the body is the housing unit for the two tenants called the soul and the spirit. And when the emotional mind is overpowering, it shuts down the voice of the spirit, the balancer, and it completely takes over your life, and the body reacts to the point where you don't even feel like getting out of bed. You don't feel like eating, or you start overeating, and you start abusing your vessel as a result of your thinking. Everything suffers. Everything suffers. And so your soul is controlling everything about you. And God says, you're my child. I can't force my will on you, but I surely wish you could change your thinking, because this is not the last step for you. This is just an obstacle. You'll get through it. But if you think this is it, then you're going to start making very bad choices. And today, I just wanted to do this video. Really, it wasn't even me. I was driving over here to go walking, but God put it on my heart to do this video for whoever. So even if this video is a blessing for one person, maybe it isn't for you. Maybe you know somebody. Share this video with them. Dreams don't have to die. And here, let's just say for the sake of argument, the dream you had did die. Whether it was how you was approaching the Forex market or how this relationship was supposed to work out and it didn't work out, maybe that is a dream that had died. Make another dream. Start a new one. See, that's the beauty of it. You can always start over. I was put in a situation I had to completely revamp my life. Everything about me. I was at the peak of my life. And everything got wiped away. I had a true Job experience. Everything. Boom. I didn't even see it coming. And it was just cascading one thing after another. And I it was just devastating. I understand. Trust me. And then I came to the Forex market hoping that it would be my financial savior. This is why I know what I'm talking about. I was introduced to the Forex market because of devastation, hoping that, okay, well, maybe this is a way out. And it devastated me. Con jobs, scams, careless people who just didn't care about me. They just wanted to sell. Just this, that. I mean, I went through it. But I'm here. I'm here. I survived. And you can too, person. Whoever it is this is meant for. Even if it's just one person, you're going to make it. It's okay. You just have to quiet the soul. Stop letting your soul run the show. Because once the soul is talking too loud in your apartment called your body, the logical spirit can have its turn to say its piece, to bring some peace and balance into the relationship. Yes, you feel the way you feel, but just because you feel this way doesn't mean that it's the truth. That's just how you feel about it. But once you allow room for the for the spirit to be able to add a voice into it, it can balance it out to say, yes, we do. I understand how you're feeling, but we still got other solutions and we can keep it going. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So don't trip off of no Forex trade, no Forex this and that. Let me leave you with this one thing. The one thing that has just been such a fun blessing to see is I stopped worrying about whether I'm going to pass this challenge. How fast, watch this, how fast am I going to pass this challenge? Because, that's part of the problem. How fast? Because why? I got goals. I want to do this and that. That's part of your problem is you're trying to add speed to something you need to slow down. Because the moment you add too much speed to it, here's what happens. You start making dumb decisions. You start trading out of emotions. You start over-leveraging on positions. See, all the negativity happens because why? The soul says we need to hurry up and get this now. But the spirit says we can get there, but what's the rush? You don't have to quit your job tomorrow. We can hang a little bit tighter. Let's take it a little bit longer. And so by me following my rules and keeping track and rewarding myself for following the rules, don't over leverage. Don't open too many positions. Trade at the time I say I'm going to trade. Only trade exactly what I'm looking for. As long as I stick to my rules, I can reward myself and the outcome is out of my control anyway. But the process is in my control. And what I'm finding is because I'm sticking with the process, the outcome is beautiful. I haven't even lost a trade yet. Not saying I won't, but if I do, hey, that's cool. But I haven't yet. Why? Because if I'm just rewarding myself for the thing I can control. And what is that? The process. My participation in this matter. I can't control the markets. I can't control people, but I certainly can control my input into it. And I have such peace and freedom. I woke up this morning, peace and freedom. I have several trades running. And I was laying in the bed. I woke up. First thing I think about, okay, how did these things come out? And I was laying in that bed and I was like, Lord, have mercy. So I go, look. And then it will just say, hey, you know what? I followed the process. So whether some work, some don't, okay, it's cool. It's all good. Thankfully, guess what happened? Some of them worked out fine. Some were in drawdown, but some worked out fine. Then the news that came out and the market started going all over the place. And I looked at it happen. I was like, whoa, my God. But I said, nope, I'm going to trust the process. And guess what happened? The market spiked around for a little bit and then it dropped right back into profit where I knew it was supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's don't get emotional over it. My job is to spot where the thing is supposed to go, put my stop loss and my take profit, and don't use such a tight stop loss, because that little spike knocked out a whole lot of people this morning. I know it did, but it did knock me out. It was just temporary. They just spiked, took a lot of people out. But for those who are logical, who said, nope, I'm gonna put it out of the range of the spikes, using higher time frames to make that judgment, let them make that noise. You'll get back over here sooner or later. And sure enough, about 30 minutes later, everything went right back into where it was supposed to be. And some of them that was in drawdown actually went into profit. You see what I'm saying? So do you see how me getting away from being emotional over these trades, not helicopter parenting them, just staring over them every 2 minutes? You see, just back up. And don't rush the process. Whenever I get to that goal, which I got several different prop firm accounts, when I reach these goals, then I'll get there. It don't have to happen tomorrow. If it takes me 2 weeks, if it takes me 3 months, well, who cares? It's better than blowing a prop firm account, giving them free money, when I could have just did the same stuff and took my time. If one of the trades don't work out, it won't blow the whole account. I can live to trade another day, and I can be at peace, which is why I'm out here. I got trades running right now, and I don't have the app, the MT4, MT5 on my phone. I ain't even watching it. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go walking and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather, and let the market do what it do. When I get back and check my desk, I'll see what happened. It is what it is. So leave a comment below. Let me know if this video was helpful. Hopefully it was. If not, I get it. It's all good. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in my Wednesday class. Bye.